just did that little hill climb there, a lot of wheel spin, a lot of lifting wheels. We're out here in the Beerburrum State Forest, just west of the Glasshouse Mountains, and we're going to explore some tracks. I'm currently going along this like power line sort of trail. I haven't been out this way before. I've been out once before, but at a very like specific track, which isn't exactly quite where I am. I'm exploring kind of unseen territory for me, just kind of seeing what's around, what kind of tracks look interesting to tackle, and what kind of mischief we can get ourselves into. Let's do it. That was soft. Look at these puppies. What even is tread? Holy dooly. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but the rain is beginning to fall and those clouds are pretty bloody dark. We're still on this power lines trail. Looks like it goes on forever, but it does look pretty gnarly down here, and don't want to do anything too crazy today because at the end of the day, it is still my everyday car, and that's something to consider when you're out here full driving, especially if you're doing it alone. You don't want to get into too sticky of a situation because A, you've got to use this car every day, potentially, depending on your situation, and how much more difficult is life going to be without a car, for one, and B, you're just gonna potentially get stuck in a situation that you might not be able to get out of. Like, I don't have a winch on my car. I'm not gonna be able to use a snap strap with another car. I'd have to call someone or wait and hopefully be lucky enough for someone to come by. Because yeah, it does look pretty gnarly down there. Some big mud holes further down. So I think we'll try and find like a little side trail. I'll check it out on the maps, see if there's another way back around, maybe go check out some other tracks, and in the not too distant future we'll be heading to Bribie Island before this rain gets too heavy and before the sun sets, because let's see, what are we looking at now? It's 3:28. Looking at the maps, let's put it in. So we're currently in the Beerburrum State Forest. If we go Bribie Island and directions, we can see that it's going to take about an hour and a half from here. Well, I think we're up here. Wait a second. All right, well, my location isn't working, so maybe it'll take like an hour from here. I don't know why it thinks we're up here. Maybe the reception isn't too good. So yeah, we got to factor that in. Sunset, I looked it up earlier, it's about 6:30, and I also need to do a Coles shop, Woolies, or like I need to go to the grocery markets, the supermarket, and get some food for tonight, because I haven't got anything yet. And also some brekkie for tomorrow, something I can cook up in the morning. But yeah, this rain is starting to drop a bit heavier, so we'll jump back in the car and get on the way. It's 3:40 now. I might just have to like start heading towards Bradley Island, getting that part of the adventure underway. This is a turn of events that I did. I knew it was gonna rain today, but I didn't think it was gonna piss down, and it is pissing down. I mean, look at it. That was where the mountain was before. You can't even see it now. That's how much it's absolutely bucketing. I just slid fully sideways because it's raining so much. It's so like clay now that it's super slippery. I just walked outside to see what kind of path I could take around. I just need to get up and around over to a track over there, and I just slid about 2 meters to the side. My boots have like a whole extra shoe around them covered in mud. It is bloody slippery now, holy shit. So I just tried twice and just slid around like a fool both times. I'm kind of stuck now. I'm wondering if I need to get like the max tracks out just so I can get over this little bump I'm on. Oh, isn't it funny what a bit of water can do? All right, so as you can see, I'm just kind of like sliding. I got no traction going up this thing. I need to get over there and try and take this side track out, because I think that's my best path out of here. This stuff is super bloody slippery now though, so I reckon I just jam like a max track under each back wheel, see if we can pop ourselves up to this little section, and then hopefully we can slide on over there. But like, as soon as I do any movement, I'm just sliding. I got no traction here. It's gonna be bloody interesting. Lovely. There's one. Oh, come with me and we'll do the second one. Oh, might not be able to fit this one on. That one's a bit more how do you do, but I mean, there's not much I can do with that. Let's bloody give it a go, eh? I was going more sideways than forwards, but we crisscrossed our way over. I just hope that this track can bloody get us out of here without being too crazy. Now I've got to deal with these muddy max tracks. I think what I'll do, I might just chuck them on top of the swag and tie them down for now, because I'm not putting them back in the car as is. They are filthy, like my boots. Oh, my poor interior. Lovely. Oh, I tell you what, that's a nice sight to see. That little sidetrack I chose turned out to be a winner. We're back on like what looks like some sort of main road here. So, this weather and these tracks are just, I think, a bit too much in the rain. That gets super slippery, man. I was sliding all over the place there. So I think it's 4 o'clock now. I wanted to do more like full driving and show you some more stuff from around here, but it's time to head to Bribey, pray for this rain to bloody go away, and then try and find our campsite, get some food, have a feed, cook up some dinner, and try and relax a bit. Maybe a bit of fishing if this rain clears up, that'd be nice. But yeah, come on sunshine. Come on sunshine. So we've given it about, what's the time, 7:35. Yeah, we've given it about an hour. Time to go check out how far it's gone down. Looking at like the beach compared to where I was driving along it before, it looks like it has gone down a decent amount. So bloody hell, hey, fingers crossed, because it's already quite dark on the road, on the beach rather. And we're already going to be setting up in the dark. And I'm also pretty hungry. I'm ready to have a feed. So fingers crossed we can make it through and find our campsite set up and start cooking some dinner, eh? Here we go. So here's what we've got to contend with. It's real foamy. I don't know what's like that. Oh, that's quite the long crossing, isn't it? After all that, I finally made it to my campsite for the night. Campsite 55, Ocean Beach of Bribey Island. I did that first crossing, and then there was a second crossing I ran into, and there was another car waiting there towing a boat, and with a couple of blokes, and I kind of had a bit of a chat with them. We discussed our options. They were a bit more hesitant, and I walked it. I reckon I walked it in like 10 different places, like multiple times. And you know, it was getting late, and I was like, you know what? It was kind of like mid shin height, 3/4 shin height towards the knee. So I kind of thought, screw it, it's getting late, I want to eat some dinner, I can wash off the car tomorrow with a car wash, let's just go and smash through. So I smashed through that one, they followed me through, and I was like, sweet, on the way to the campsite. Got about 5 minutes down to the beach, and then I hit another crossing. Same sort of deal, walked in a bunch of different spots, and and then just thought, screw it, it's a similar depth, it should be fine. Ended up being a bit deeper, there was like a hole on the exit, so there's definitely been some saltwater splash going on. So I'm very, very keen to get it to the car wash tomorrow and give it a good underbody spray. One of those car washes where you drive back and forth and it's got the sprays coming out of the ground, getting the back and the front. But yeah, made it here to the campsite. I am out on the beach because I drove in there. It's a lovely spot, but this time of night there's a shitload of bugs, and I could set up all like the repellents and everything. I've got my like wristband on and stuff, but I just thought while I cook dinner, I'll just come down here to the beach, set up, cook on the table in the back here, and there'll be no bugs. I can't see any bugs. It's bloody amazing. I think the wind from coming off the beach, coming off the water there, is keeping them away. So we'll cook some dinner here, and then I'll go set up the campsite for sleep tonight. And that's where this trip comes to an end, this little overnighter. Pretty interesting yesterday, getting caught in that little storm, and there's going to be some cleaning up to do on the car when I get back, and especially on the interior. It's so much mud got inside from going in and out, all that rain. But we ended up in a nice little campsite here down by the beach, and yeah, today I'm gonna get on out of here and head back home and get back to it. But it was good fun, and Glasshouse Mountains, there's plenty to explore out there if you're into full driving or even just sightseeing. There's a few good lookouts and some hiking you can do out there as well. And Bribey Island, I've been here a few times now. It's a fantastic spot, awesome, right on the beach. If you love the beach, you'll love Bribey Island. But that'll be all from me, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.